Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to PDINA Royally Teachable Moments. I hope you're doing well and all is good here. Yeah. And let's just talk about a few things. One of the things that I'm noticing as I continue on this journey of information gathering, we are seeing Harry and Meghan doing their thing in America, and Harry's off doing his thing in other countries away from his wife. And Meghan is starting to do her own little thing. And we're hearing about conflicts around raising the children, how they are bringing up their children in different ways, and how Meghan wants the children to have more of a spotlight. Harry does not. And he's also got these things with these court cases, and Meghan's not happy about the court cases. Like, there's real world conflict between this couple right now. Really serious things that should have been talked about before they even got married. If we decide to have children, will we raise them in the public? Will we not raise them in the public? I don't see that this couple has really thought out their circumstances as a couple well enough. It's kind of like they just dove into getting married. Like, we get married. And Meghan's like, oh, I'm going to have me some babies. Surrogates. Or maybe she didn't. I don't know. But there was some clear choices that were made that they did not decide on together. Thus, we have these issues now. Harry has been raised in the public eye his whole life. And this right now is really his first time away from the guise of the royal men in the gray suits, the people that are looking after his best interests, the people that are taking his best interest into account. Harry has left that. He's always been used to getting whatever he wants. He has this mindset of somebody that is not conditioned for the real world. He's not conditioned to understand the sacrifice of hard work to pay your bills. He's not conditioned enough to understand that sometimes you just don't get everything you want. He has a mindset that has put him in the real world unprepared for a lot of things. And I would go so far as to say the same thing for Meghan, because she's always been under the guise of her father, who has given her everything. She's not used to real world consequences and hardship. Sure, she's experienced it as an actress when she didn't get every role that she auditioned for or that she really wanted. But do they really understand what it's going to be like now for their union with these mindsets and now having children to raise? It's a recipe for disaster. And unless you have the ability to look at your life in a more humble, well, that's life, or yeah, it's hard, but I'm going to persevere, or, get rid of your big head thinking. If you can't do these kinds of things, life is going to be very difficult for you. And that's what is going to happen with Harry and Meghan. And like I said, it's going to play out before the world. There is no couple that I know of that is going through this in real time like we see with this couple. We have the other royals doing their thing. Catherine and William, they are the best example of people who are behind palace walls, protected by the institution. They have the support of the people. And Harry and Meghan are really out on an island in a world with no real support of a country. The Americans have not rallied around them. The people of Great Britain are not, hey, let's go do this, Harry and Meghan. We got you. No, they've got a lot of anti-support. They've got their egos, their upbringings. Imagine how this is going to look for them and their children as they continue on this whole plight of trying to make it. Harry is in for some real world situations that he is not ready to deal with. And I'm sure a lot of us, we have dealt with these things our whole life. Really, like, it just gets real tough. Like, you can't take it. Life's too hard. I can't do this. But somehow we've been able to get through it. We've worked through it, and we've kind of gotten ourselves prepared for living in the real world. Harry is still not living in the right mindset in a real world that he can actually handle. And for his wife, she can't either. We all saw that she's wearing this patch for stress, which I thought had to do with this concert she went to. But nonetheless, okay. So she wanted people to see it clearly by how she rolled down her sleeve on her coat so people can see it. And they couldn't see it any other way unless she made it for people to see. She's clearly sending a message for she wants people to see, I'm stressed. Y'all be nice and kind to me. So she herself is not able to deal with it because she's vying for sympathy. She that's a sign, a cry out for people to know I'm suffering. That's what that is. And you would think somebody who is suffering, who is having stress and not able to deal with life would change their attitude, humble themselves, go see your daddy. It's been 5 years. Go do the right thing. But no. People can't even try to feel sorry for this woman because she don't even know how to humble herself. But she want people to still feel sorry for her. No. Real world here. We're speaking in the realities of what it's like to live in the harsh realities of life, folks. And this woman and this man don't know how to deal with it. But yet and still, they want the sympathy. Harry, I must say, has looked a lot happier now than he has ever looked since being with Meghan, now that he's away from this woman. Let's just keep it real. He's looking a lot happier, I would say. It's not until he gets his butt back home in Montecito or Malibu, where they're eventually going to go because they can't pay the bills, he going to start looking miserable again. So the harsh realities of life are really, truly hitting this couple hard. Will it make them wake up to the mind that they have to be better? I don't know. But it's going to be hard because let me tell you something. We living in the real world now. You ain't got nobody helping you the way you need somebody helping you when you've grown up the way they have grown up. So on to what I'm talking about here and the weight loss and the stress patch that Meghan is wearing. There's this new drug in Hollywood. I'm sure you've seen celebrities who have been using this drug, Ozempic. It goes by other names as well. But people are looking at Meghan's transformation. She's slimmed down. And this is something that a lot of people in Hollywood are doing. And what it can do for a lot of people. Just so maybe you haven't heard about it, it is a prescription medication that is used to treat type 2 diabetes, which work by stimulating the release of insulin and reducing the production of glucose in the liver. It has not only helped people with their diabetes, but it is also helping people with other things, not just weight loss, okay? So this is the secret. This is the Hollywood secret. Even Meghan Markle allegedly is using this drug, Ozempic. We know that Meghan has talked about her issues around weight loss and her struggles with keeping the weight off. And one of the things in the weight loss, it is helping people to have a more sculpted, refined face. It's helping them with their look. It's giving them more energy. It's keeping the weight off. It's helping you to feel full so that you don't want to eat as much. Now, they do say that some of the side effects with this drug is it can cause constipation. It could also cause diarrhea and nausea. And people are just using it for cosmetic purposes. Even if they don't have diabetes, people are able to get a prescription to help with their weight loss by using this drug. And what it is an injection that you get twice a year. And they say, hey, if you're looking for a facial transformation or improving your overall well-being, reach out to your healthcare professionals. Hey, a lot of celebrities have been doing it, and this is the secret to their weight loss. So these celebrities, they really are not fooling anybody. We have caught on to what they're doing to lose the weight. I think it's too soon to know whether or not this is something that could be dangerous for your health. I don't know. But hey, whatever you have to do to lose weight, hey, use it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try it. I don't know, but this is what they're doing. But it's just a sign that the pressures to be thin and to reduce the stress that Meghan is obviously dealing with this patch is getting to her. And I say, if you're going to use something to de-stress yourself, try to use something to blow up that big head of yours. Get something to patch the swelling in your head and to bring down your ego and to show some humility. A patch ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, a patch is not gonna do it. You need something to bring down that big swelling in your head so that you are not so mean and aggressive towards people that you really should be kind to. This is a woman that goes through more relationships than I have ever seen for the stupidest things. Her father took some pictures. Okay, he said a fib that he apologized for, and she still can't forgive him. So you can put on a patch, you can wear patches all over your body, I don't care, de-stress. It ain't gonna work. You are out in the public eye. People are watching you. You are living your life on a world stage by choice. This is why there's a conflict now between Harry and Meghan in raising up their children, because they can see it is not going to be good per Harry, but Meghan, she's the one that wants to raise the children in the public eye because she knows she can benefit financially for it to pay her bills. Okay, let's just keep it real. So looking at everything and what we're seeing, the signs of her wanting to see that we can see her wearing this anti-stress patch and that she needs some sympathy. She's not going to get the sympathy until she shows real humility. And Harry, he can probably just go off on more trips because we see he's clearly a lot happier when he's not with his wife. And the other thing about what Meghan needs to do to help herself with her stress, you know, they have this whole anti-bullying thing that we saw them give awards out for. They need to start at home with the people that support them that are the biggest bullies that I have ever seen. But they don't address the bullying that is happening within their own camp of supporters. And until they really address the real issues, I don't care. It ain't going to work. You're going to be just patching yourself up all everywhere. And the patches are going to just be a moot point for you. Because the real patch you needs to show more humility and to bring down your ego and to show more humility and kindness to people, even if you don't want to do it for the sake of getting along and having better relationships. They want us to believe that they are not splitting up, that they are happy or more happier than ever. But we just ain't feeling it. We're not feeling it because guess what, folks? We've been in the real world a lot longer than these two wackadoos have.